Hey Louisville, I have Bobby here with Louisville Metal Craft here. I came to his shop just because I need to get a little help with the coping cap on one of my commercial jobs. And I came up with my shop drawings and a system that my architect won on the job. And Bobby gave me so much insight about what it should be, and I just want to show his product and justify why that product is better than the other one. Bobby, can you explain why you recommend to do coping cap the way you do?
Sure. So the typical systems that we buy or have spec'd out on these jobs now are the snap-on coping systems. In the SMACNA handbook, it talks about snap-on coping systems have a tendency to snap off as well. So if you have a high-trafficked parapet wall that is getting people walking over top of the coping cap systems, they will snap off just from people walking on them. Ideally, that doesn't happen, but the real world is that it does happen. So here we have a demonstration of what we typically do on the coping system. The parapet wall is sloped to provide positive drainage to the interior side of the roof and keeps water from dripping on the outside. We have a kick out on there also for any water that does come off of the building. On the front side, it wants to not hug the brick or whatever structures underneath, which will help prevent staining on the substrate underneath there. The main attachment methods that we have here is a face nail cleat, which is almost always at least one thickness of metal thicker than the coping cap material itself. And we have a stagger nailed on here, and that helps prevent the wind uplift. This is like ES1 type systems. This system has not been tested by itself. However, we can manufacture the ES1 systems that are required. The other big thing is that we do is a drive slide joint. This is just a mechanical joint to keep the water out of the top of the coping wall, parapet wall. It attaches just like so. They're folded over on the ends. And then you have a mechanical fastener in the back of the coping cap. These pieces are put in 10-foot lengths. Each joint allows thermal movement on the coping cap itself, keep it from stress fractures or whatever else onto the metal. And then you also have, once at this point, zero wind uplift potential on the coping system itself. So once it's on, it can be removed for later on for a re-roof. Take the screws out of the back, lift up the coping cap, cut the roof off, redo it, put the coping cap back down and screw it back in.
Thank you very much, Bobby. I think it's very enlightening, and you see what really make coping cap reliable. And Bobby got tons of experience with that, and we're very happy that he shares some good tricks. Thank you very much, Louisville.